Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday, the 14th of June 2019. So yesterday, traders buy stocks, bonds, Bitcoin, bullion, and black gold, i.e. crude oil, after tanker attacks. I won't go into the tanker attacks, but that's the news that's leading the reason behind prices moving higher in the stock market. So let's just make a few changes here. And let's have a look at yesterday's activity in the Dow. So there we go, should be able to see that now. So this is recorded from yesterday. I'm just going to fast forward through this. You can see the market breaking through the 200 bar moving average in the pre-market session. The same pattern, the market moving smoothly up in the pre-market there. And as we go forward, you'll see the market trading up to the R1 level on 3 occasions, and then stopping, and also the psychological level there of 26,100 before the market comes back, has another look at it. And then we get into the main event where we see prices drive higher initially. The tanker attack news is out, but there's some battle going on as usual, and there you can see got the selling coming into the market. The market moves lower. It's amazing how volatile this becomes, isn't it, once we get to the main event. And then again, you can see the market trading down to the 200 bar moving average and bouncing off this area. It is quite incredible. Doesn't matter what the time frame is, this happens. Again, you can see the market testing here, finding support, comes through, comes back, and also at the DP level now, and then you will see prices moving back to the upside. So we've had 3 trades already that have gone on to hit the scalp, but this is incredibly fascinating how this is playing out, and also lends itself to creating a trading strategy based on the activity around these levels. So the market then moves higher once more. We get towards a double top situation here. I'm seeing a bit of selling in the market. Prices then trade sideways, come back down to where? The 200 bar moving average. And here we've got buying pressure coming into the market, holding it back at the DP level. Doesn't mean to say it's always going to hold. Of course, you can then get this where the market then moves lower and comes back, and then plays with the sort of 200 bar moving average there. But in this case, see the market bouncing off this again and then into the close. So from here, and earlier than this, of course, just wind back, you'll see the market coming down and looking at this area. It's quite incredible. So a few good trades yesterday in the Dow. No doubts about that. Let's have a look and see what's happening on the overnight of these markets and see what we can expect going forward. So now into the Dow. Let me just bring the screen record so you can see it. So this is where we ended in the video, the market moving higher. Sorry, let me just move this over a bit. That's not the place at all. There you go. This is where the market moved higher. Overnight, the market then traded sideways. We then see the market come down and test the 200 bar moving average once more. We had selling down to it, followed by buying back. And prices are still above this at this time. So in the daily charts, we can see that we're heading back to the 76% retracement that we had drawn here. However, I would be inclined to remove this one and draw in one from the recent high here down to the recent low, and you'll see the market is currently there at 26,172, and we're just under that at the moment. So keep an eye on this level, and in the intraday, if the market pulls back, watch this 200 bar moving average, which you may find that we then start to see this usual pattern, and then in the main event, the battle initially. Today, got US news at 1:30 out before the main event. Interesting one here. Carney speaking today, so that will be interesting. For the pound, that's at 155, and that's the only news really that's worth looking at is Carney at 155 again before the US market opens. Meanwhile, in the pound, if I can find it, so just 1 second. Daily chart, so we're still stuck in this sideways range as we go through the selection of the new UK Prime Minister. So not a lot happening there, and you can see this yesterday. I can't even see the psychological lines here. The minor one, you've got the major one here, and there's the minor one there, and that's only 50 pips. So you can see how quiet this has become. Interesting though that we hit the 200 bar moving average, will come within a hair's width of it, and then the market bouncing off this as well. And in Bitcoin, a bit quiet yesterday, but still moving high. You've got the rising lows in this market, the market making its way back to the upside, back above that 200 bar moving average once more. Again, major support for this market. And in the intraday yesterday, because it was fairly quiet, the movement to the downside not very good, but you can see how they picked up again as we wanted to keep the market above the 200 bar moving average. The volume comes in, and then we send the market back to the upside. So it looks like Bitcoin at the moment is wanting to move back to the upside, but it's become a bit quiet on an intraday in the 15-minute, but in the 4-hour, the market above the 200 bar moving average. And probably a good trading strategy again here to actually buy off these levels to actually hold a bit longer, so when it's quieter like this you're not getting whipped around in the smaller time frame there. And then finally a quick look around everything else. The implied volatility 1384 for Wednesday. Thursday it came in at 1381, down again, but not a great lot there. And Deutsche Bank yesterday, range 693 high, 685 low, and you can see stuck in a bit of a sideways range for the last 2 days for Deutsche Bank, range bound there. See what happens if prices manage to get back to the 200 bar moving average. Will they then start to move lower? We'll just have to wait and see, as we saw here as on the 11th. So yeah, let's see what happens during today. Remember, Carney speaking at 1:55. That's the only really major news event for today, so keep an eye on that one. Okay, that will do for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.